Hello, um, I'm Lynn. This is Divine Lynn Tarot, and I'm a tarot card reader amongst other things. And today we are going to do an elemental reading for the collective. Okay, I haven't been on here in a while. I haven't had time to record, but my phone is updating all of my apps, so I figured while I wait, let me do this. You know, we've already done fire and water. So it's between air and earth. So let's see if which one comes out, air or earth elements from the dice, and then we'll take it from there. We'll pull some numbers, planets, some more signs, and then we'll get into the reading. Okay, I hope you guys have been doing well and feeling blessed, you know, all the good stuff. Spirit, divine light beings, archangels, ancestors, all those with the best intentions for my collective. What sign or element are we doing? Earth or air, spirit? Libra. So we're doing air signs with a focus on Libra. So let's get into that, okay? Let's pull the rest of the signs here so that I could see what other elements, what other signs are part of this. I feel like I'm ducking down to see you, so let's pick it up some. Let's see. Holy Spirit, divine light beings. What are the other signs in this reading? Wow. That's incredible. Scorpio's here like 3 times. So heavy on the Scorpio. Heavy on the Libra, because Libra came out first. But this is an air sign reading. So other aspects of your chart may have Scorpio. Taurus as well, so Earth is here as well. And double Cancer. So some water here as well. Okay, the only person that's not here is fire. Only element that's not here, but Scorpio's here 3 times, okay? And there's Taurus and Cancer, twice. All right, so those may be somebody's sun, moon, ascending, descending, north node, south node, whatever your, I don't know why I'm thinking Chiron, wherever Chiron is placed in your chart may be significant. What else can come to mind right now? Let me let the cat out because he's not gonna stop. Oh, he stopped, okay. Those different things. Now let's take a look at, I'm gonna try to place these back like this so that I could look at them during the reading and remember, because sometimes I want to reference what I saw. And if I jumble them up, I won't be able to do that. So I'm gonna try that. Who knows if that's actually going to work. Now let's pull out the numbers. I hope you cannot hear this. Let's see what's on. Okay, yeah, it's good right there. Let's see the numbers. Like I've been saying for the past, I don't know, maybe month or two, I've been seeing a lot of 111, 444, a lot of those, like 811, 311, 411, 211, 611, all the times on the clock 11, as well as 844, 944, 1044, all of the times on the clock 44. So I'm still getting those same numbers. And a lot of 222s, a lot of 111s, 222s balance, 111's confirmation. I've been seeing and hearing a lot of 777. What else have I been seeing? 999. Oh, I'm sorry. Your girl is always tired. It don't matter. It's always tired. Here he goes again. I just don't know why he even comes in here for him to do that. It's so annoying. I don't feel feel like getting up. Hey, don't do that. Hey. My little cat is bad, y'all. He's really giving these bad cats a bad stereotype, bad name. I see you. It's just mischievous. Like anything that you can get into, he'll get into for sure. What are the numbers, Spirit? Well, would you look at that? 9 and 9. I got a 6 too, though. 8 and 2. I think I said 888. But 2 could be significant. 92, 82, 99, 69. That's Cancer. What else? 1010. I've been seeing that too. 888, confirmation. You probably can't hear it, but my computer, like when an email comes through, I get notifications and it's the timing of the notifications. That's what I mean when I say confirmation. 777, I see the 7s too. Oh, 777. What else? I see 111. I see 5 ones. Only once though. Oh, look at, that's 6. So 6 here is twice, 9 here twice. Oh, let me just let the fucking cat out. Get out. Get out and don't come back. I'm so sorry about that. Those are the numbers, okay? I'm gonna try to leave it like this. Oh, I missed one. Let me spin it and see. 1. So another 1 for confirmation. Let me see what's on the sides. 5. Another 6. So lots of 555, 666, 999, 111, 222. Or just those numbers in its solidarity. It doesn't have to be repeating. Numerology, look them up. 6 is a call to spirit. 9 is completion. 2 is balance. 1 is confirmation. What else did I say? 1010 is a new cycle. It's beginning. Some of you are starting on this new spring is here, so that could be another reason why. Let me make sure I get everything. Let's look at the planets now. It's important to know your birth chart, especially for this part, because like your sun sign isn't the only one that is really important and the one you pay attention to. You also want to pay attention to your moon, your rising, you know, depending on what you're doing, your different houses and what planets are there and the different aspects, okay? So DM me if you have any questions about that, but there's free resources online that'll help you look that up and see. I have got vitamin E all over my face. What your birth chart says and the numbers or whatever. I did my hair, did it myself. Super proud of it. Yeah, so let's get into the planets. Yes? Spirit, what are the planets? Okay, so we have sun here. I can see it twice, but 1 straight up, 1 on the side here. I'm gonna try not to look. That is Pluto twice. Pluto is here twice. Let me see this. I just said I wasn't gonna look. Let's toast it up. That's Pluto though. I see Uranus on the side, but Pluto's here twice. The sun is here. So wherever your Pluto, whatever is in your Pluto, wherever Pluto was when you were born is significant, whatever sign that is, house. I think this is Mars. What is this with the arrow down? Yes, that's Mars. So Mars is here as well. I think that's Venus with the plus. Yes, it is. Mars and Venus is here. So both aspects. Oh, Venus is here twice. I think Venus was in retrograde recently too, during the full moon just passed. But Venus is here twice. Mars is here. The sun is here. So masculine and feminine, both aspects. You want to look into that. And Pluto is here. Pluto is very much so... Let's look it up. I know Neptune, but I don't remember Pluto. What is significant about Pluto? Transformation, death, rebirth. Let's look at the symbol just to confirm. Yes, it's Pluto. But oh wow, it says here in astrology, Pluto, the planet associated with transformation, death, and rebirth, rules Scorpio. We are getting good at tapping in here, guys, because Scorpio was here. Oh, I'm so glad I left it up, just like I said. 1, 2, 3, 4 times that I can clearly see. So something is linking together. I hope this is resonating for somebody. Okay? So rule Scorpio linked to power, control, secrets, and the subconscious, representing intense, life-altering changes and the need to go deeper. Okay? Let me see something here. Show me more, AI. Key themes and meanings is transformation and change, power and control, death and rebirth, secrets and the subconscious, intensity and extremes, Scorpio, the underworld, revolution and renewal. The house placements, the house where Pluto is placed in the birth chart indicates the area in life where an individual may experience the most profound transformations and challenges related to power, control, and secrets. So this is what I was saying about knowing your birth chart and where these things are, because it's important to know. So if you have it in a particular house, like your first house represents self and the way that you really appear to the world. I don't know all the houses by heart, so go easy on me. But I know the 4th house represents like ancestry, home, your background, your family. So I know some. I think so look it up, because I know 11th is coming to me. I don't know why. 11th and 12th. So maybe that's significant to somebody. Look up what that means. But yeah, that is important to know. Okay? Pluto moves through the zodiac. It translates and can bring about major life changes and transformations. Okay? So look where that is for you, whether it's in careers, relationships, personal growth, so on and so forth, because that's is significant here in this reading. I don't know why I'm just going in on that. It also represents endings and new beginnings, as well as spiritual growth and rebirth. So let's take that into consideration. But we also have the Sun, Venus here twice, as well as Pluto and Mars. Let's talk about Venus. Okay, Venus is a planet associated with love, beauty, harmony, pleasure, relationships, influencing how individuals express affection, seek pleasure, and approach partnerships. Okay, let's see. Every 18 months, so I did talk about retrograde, and it's here. Venus in the retrograde. Every 18 months, Venus goes retrograde, which can be a time of introspection and reflection on relationships and values. Okay, so if you did that recently, started to reevaluate where you are with these relationships, probably because Venus was in retrograde. Okay? Venus is a natural ruler of Taurus, a sign known for sensual, stable, and a loyal nature. And Venus also governs Libra, a sign that which came out for this reading. The dice said Libra. That's why I chose air. Would you look at that? We're already 14 minutes in and I haven't pulled out one NAN card. So we're going to be here for a little while. Okay, have patience. I'm trying not to make it too long. But that's significant. Look at that. Because Venus governs Libra and Libra came out initially. Did Taurus come out? I don't know if Taurus came out when I did that. Was it Taurus? And I said there was some Earth? Yes, it was. Ha! Would you look at that? Oh my goodness. This is getting too good, child. Did it? I think I saw Taurus. Yes, it did. That's why I like keeping the dice upright so I can go back. It's right there. Taurus did come out. When I spun the dice and I did what else was here, Taurus came out. I don't know why Cancer's here yet, but let's look at Mars. Let's just keep going. How about that? I didn't see who governed Pluto. It's a good question. Is that on here? Oh, my neck is hurting so bad. Doesn't say. Oh, I did. Scorpio. I did. Anyway, let's go back. Now let's look at Mars. Tell us about Mars, AI. Represents drive, passion, assertiveness, influencing desires, ambition, and how we handle conflicts and challenges. Okay? And it co-rules Aries and Scorpio. So there you have it. There's a connection. And its placement in the chart reveals how we tap into primal instincts and express our energy. Okay? Action and drive, passion and desire, assertiveness, warrior archetype, rulership, and the Mars is indeterminate in the signs Libra and Taurus. Wow, that's crazy. So this is really tapping in on somebody specific, a specific group of people, because all these things are connecting. Okay, Mars is a determinant. I need to just, what do you mean by this? Yeah, define it. A state of being harmed or damaged. A determinant. Oh, okay. A determinant in the signs of Libra and Taurus. So almost like I'm seeing a magnet being pushed away. Okay, almost like maybe an opposite. Let's look up the word further. A cause of harm or damage. The state of being harmed or damaged. So I would say kind of repels. But it, okay, I get it. So the opposite would be Libra and Taurus. But the rulership is Aries and Scorpio. Okay? And Scorpio came up. And Libra came up. And Taurus is here. Okay? So you have like kind of like opposites attract with Mars and Venus here. Get it? It's kind of what's happening here. And then the sun. So we know all about the sun and the sun sign because that's what everybody really knows when it comes to astrology and their sun sign and stuff like that. Mars moves through the zodiac sign. Its transit can bring periods of increased energy, action, and potential for conflict or progress, right? Retrograde Mars, when Mars goes into retrograde, it can cause a period of reflection, introspection, and reevaluation of actions and motivations, okay? If you have Mars in your Aries and your Scorpio and your Libra, there's some good information here on the internet. Bold, assertiveness, competitive when it comes to Aries. Scorpio is intense, passion, strategic. Libra, harmony, balance. Like all the very intrinsic things of the air signs already, but just charged up because Mars brings a lot of passion. So just this easy way to remember that. Okay? So yeah, that was 20 minutes of learning there. I'm going to leave these upright so that as I pull the cards, This is going to be a good reading. I feel it. I feel it. So that I could see. What? I could smell somebody. That's funny. I have a very strong sense of smell. So if you have a smell, or everybody does, but I have a smell in my memory bank of you. And if I think of you or miss you, your smell comes to mind. So crazy. So let's get into it. Holy Spirit, divine light beings, and those with the best intentions for my collective. What messages do you have for the collective today, this collective reading? Let's see what we got. Need to meditate. I know I do. This card sticking. We're already 20 minutes in, guys. I really don't want to have y'all here for too long. But let's see. Holy Spirit, divine light beings, what messages do you have for the collective? Let me get 4 cards. Let's just do 4. What's the energy for air signs? We're reading air signs today. Air signs with an aspect of Libra here. Air signs. Air signs. Ooh. We have a 10 of Cups. But we have some conflict and deceit here. Maybe conflict and deceit with family or union. But this is interesting. Mars came out first. Air and water. Which makes sense because we've been talking about Scorpio and Libra. So there may be a conflict with a 10 of Cups situation. 10 of Cups. And then deceit. Somebody getting away with something. Dishonesty, lies, trickery, scheming, cheating, criminal activity, or just someone being strategic. Doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, but this has to do with a home family situation or something that you consider your 10 of Cups. Let me get 2 more, please, Spirit. What are the other 2? Tell me about this air sign energy. Oh, Tower. So, yeah. That has Scorpio on it. Fire. Crown chakra here. Root and solar plexus is here as well. Intense and sudden change. A catastrophe. Destruction. It could doesn't have to be bad, but depending on where you are in the story, there is a sudden change. Something is changing very quickly. For others, it could be a painful loss, tragedy, a reevaluation. Somebody's reevaluating something here, or maybe that's why they're acting strategic. I don't know exactly where you're falling in this collective. Take it how it resonates, but there is a sudden change that is among us. Ooh, this is justice. Something said look at the bottom. This is justice. So let me turn this up. Can you see me better? This is definitely justice, okay? You don't get justice without an injustice. So maybe there was somebody lying, trickery about your 10 of Cups here, but there's going to be a sudden change now. The signs I see are Aquarius, which is very relevant to our air sign reading. Pisces, that's water, and Scorpio, so some more water, okay? There's a fire element here. Earth, air, and fire here. I mean, no earth. Water, air, and fire here so far. Give me one more card, Spirit. Tell me more about this energy. What else do we have? Any more? Heartbreak. So yeah, this may not be a good tower for some, you know. This is a separation of a 10 of Cups because of deceit. It's pretty clear. 10 of Cups, harmony, deceit, trickery, lies, and then sudden change. This came pretty quick. Tower came, and heartbreak. So yeah, this is Saturn. Saturn's in retrograde. So maybe this could have happened during retrograde season. Retrograde is really a time where the planets go backwards and we really, things from the past bubble up for us to heal, maybe traumas, even exes. And we reevaluate these things. Libra's on here, which is justice. We have third eye here, crown, root, and solar plexus. So a little bit, this is running through our whole system here. Okay. It's like shockwave. The only thing we don't have is sacral. But we have solar plexus and throat. So maybe there's still some conversation that needs to be had. But let's pull another line on here, and then we'll get into some oracle. We're already 30 minutes in. Let's see. Tell me more about this 10 of Cups here. What about this 10 of Cups, Spirit? Tell me more. 10 of Cups. Whoa. Justice for the Queen of Pentacles. There goes the Earth. This is justice. Oh, look at Venus. That came out in the reading as well. So heart chakra's here finally. Third eye again. Libra. I told you, Libra twice. Libra came out. I believe that justice will always live on Earth. And this is an Earth sign. Queen of Pentacles doesn't have to be. Sagittarius, Virgo. This is justice for your 10 of Pentacles situation. This could be about a Queen of Pentacles. This is what we're clarifying. 10 of Pentacles, your 10 of Pentacles situation is receiving justice, Queen of Pentacles. Somebody who's abundant, nurturing, a provider. Could be a parent, hardworking, independent, a homemaker, a homebody, likes to stay home. I don't know. Is this too... About that. Okay, and then tell me more about this 7 of Swords. What about this 7 of Swords? Oh, this came out sideways. Ace of Wands. Somebody was passionate about your new beginning or passionate about being deceitful. There was a lot of passion behind this. This was like a passionate criminal act, passion, crime of passion. I don't want to be too bright either. I don't know, whatever. Sagittarius again. Sagittarius is here twice. Aries. New opportunities. This could have seen, this person was like, they saw an opportunity to be deceitful. But this was deceit and trickery and strategic about a passionate new beginning. Somebody, an Aquarius probably. This card is Aquarius. So an Aquarius was being a little deceitful or strategic. This is coming into justice for this Queen of Pentacles that this could have happened to. This was about a passionate new beginning. So something about your passionate new beginning, Queen of Pentacles, that an Aquarius could have been passionate about lying and being deceitful or stealing. Getting that too. Tell me about this Tower. What's on the bottom? The Empress. Tell me about the Tower. It's a mother, baby mother, or something. Oh, this Tower's coming fast, baby. I already know that, and it says a quick, rapid thing. Yeah. So there's a lot behind that part. This Tower is coming quick. You're not going to see this happening. Solar plexus. Solar plexus is here twice. And then after this Tower, somebody's going to be able to rest and relax. Feel rejuvenated. Be in their own sanctuary. Heal. Or it could be, this could give me jail too. Like you're going to be in solitude, solitary confinement, locked up. Either way, this is throat chakra. Libra, this is justice again. Look at Libra. Libra's here. How many times now? 1, 2, 3. 3 times for Libra. So, yeah. That's very accurate. This tower is bringing justice. Is bringing peace for someone else. And justice is going to be served. This person is going to be laid to rest. Somebody going to be sat down. Oh, look. Choice is a difficult choice. Hidden information. Coming to a crossroads. A decision has been made. I don't know why I said dishes. But a sanctuary. Somebody else is going to get peace and be able to relax. You're going to find peace from this tower. That's going to happen. For somebody else, they're going to be laid down. Tell me about this 3 of Swords. My heart here, Spirit. Tell me, Holy Spirit, about this 3 of Swords. Whoa. Oh, the Queen of Wands and the Emperor. This heartbreak might have to do with the Queen of Wands and an Emperor. Aries on both cards. This looks like, remember we saw the Empress? So this is a partner to the Emperor, the Empress, but the Queen of Wands is typically a witch. But somebody who's attractive. Walks with confidence. This isn't in reverse, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the energy isn't. My cards aren't in reverse. The Emperor is like a father-like figure. An authority, a baby father, a male. But both fire, both Aries on here, some Pisces, Mars as well. Third eye and root. So one person sees and one person takes the action. So these 2 people are in this is clarifying the heartbreak energy. Both people seem to be pretty heartbroken over this. I don't think the Empress is a part of this, or the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like the Queen of Pentacles resonates more with the Empress. This might be the culprits here. They got something to do with this heartbreak. This might be the person who's being deceitful. The Emperor has something to do with that, or this person was being deceitful to the Emperor. One or the other. Or back and forth, I don't know, however it works in your story. But this heartbreak got to do with these 2 people here. Fire on both. Heartbreak for the Queen of Wands and the Emperor. Nobody wins when the family feuds. Oh, this is the truth, baby. Ace of Swords. Clarity. Making it nice and clear for you to see. One more row, Spirit. We gotta go soon. Tell me about this justice and the Queen of Pentacles. Tell me more about this. Whoa. This came out in reverse. This was about somebody's work. The Queen of Pentacles, she's hardworking. So somebody came in and was messing with her work. And that's really what the 10 of Cups, it's fulfillment. So if you're someone who's hardworking, practical, financial provider, organized, socially conscious, somebody was working with your long-term success, the justice had to do with your work. It came out in reverse. Lack of long-term vision, lack of reward. So they didn't want you to get rewarded for the work you was putting in. It had to do with money. Unfinished work, limited success, a delay, to delay your money. Look at this person in the upright. They have planted all these pentacles and now they're going to get, the Taurus is relevant. Solar plexus, this person's hardworking. The earth sign as well. So this has to do with the Queen of Pentacles work. Queen of Pentacles, what the Queen of Pentacles does for work, or just receiving what's owed to them. They're getting justice for that. Ooh, child. Tell me about this Ace of Wands and the deceit. What about the Ace of Wands? Spirit, please. Came out sideways. Ooh. They wanted to leave that person out of the cold, left out of their new beginning. They were passionate about leaving them out in the cold, making them broke. See that? 5 of Pentacles with nothing. That's why the Seven of Pentacles is in reverse. That makes sense. Taurus twice. Taurus is very hardworking. Taurus came out in the reading. My ear is ringing. I'm on it. Spirit is spiriting. Okay? Yeah. I've been reading this for almost a year now. This little storyline right here. Yeah, they were passionate about your creativity, about messing with that. I was going to say a curse word. Your progress, your passion, vitality. They wanted you like this. Broke. Left out in the cold. They were passionate about doing that. Or this deceit that had to do with your emotional fulfillment, your 10 of Cups, affected your money to the point, or would have, to the point of putting you in a 5 of Pentacles. Tell me about this Tower coming quickly for the 4 and the 4 of Wands. The Tower and the 4 of Wands. More work, more Pentacles. There's a lot of Pentacles out here. This is about money. My hands is itching. This is gonna come quickly. What's gonna come quickly? Virgo again? No, that was Capricorn. No, yeah, Capricorn and Saggy for the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is a wife too. But the Tower with the 8 of Wands and the 4 of Swords is being clarified by the 7 of Pentacles. So that's mastery, ambition, skill development. You learned something, quack. Somebody's a fucking duck. Sitting ducks get plucked. I don't know why that just came to my head. I don't know what that was about. Let me keep going. I'm running out of time. So you learned a skill quickly. This could have caused the Tower. Because they thought, what they thought was the deception and the lies or whatever they were doing against your emotional fulfillment was going to keep you so low in the 5 of Pentacles that you were not going to be able to work your way through. But you kept working on them Pentacles, and that's what sped the Tower up. You developed a skill. You may have been learning something. You mastered something. You either mastered your own energy, and getting that too. That affects your money. You kept your ambition, but you keeping your ambition up and mastering that skill and continuing to be hardworking is what sped this Tower up and sped up this change. And it's going to propel you into rest because you've been so motivated. Solar plexus, the sun. Yeah. Tell me about this Queen of Wands and the Emperor and the heartbreak. That was fast. I already know what card that is. Yeah, it was a third-party situation. There's a family here, 10 of Pentacles. There's Pentacles everywhere, okay? The Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. So this was a third-party situation. They wanted to celebrate, or somebody here, these two wanted to celebrate your 10 of Pentacles. They were happy about this. Celebrate it too soon, buddy. You're heartbroken about this. You're heartbroken about a 10 of Pentacles. Maybe a 10 of Pentacles you wanted. This was about getting a 10 of Pentacles. They wanted to celebrate about that. This was a third-party situation. You see there's 2 cups and there's 1 cup in the middle that's not supposed to be there technically. And we got 3 people out here. The Emperor, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. 3. About a 10 of Pentacles. Your money. Your money. This is great. I mean, it's not great, but I'm reading this very clearly. Yeah, families could have been, you could have been with this person. This Queen of Pentacles could have been with the Emperor or reversed. However, somebody, 2 was together, then there was 1 extra, but it looked like the Emperor and the Queen could have been working together because they came out together under this heartbreak. Maybe, maybe not, I'm not sure. Or maybe the Queen did this to the Emperor. This is the father figure or the male, or vice versa. The male did this to, however it works for you. But this is about a family situation that brings a 10 of Pentacles. Abundance, stability, long-term success, delight, celebrations. They're heartbroken about this. This is a third party. Somebody got in between this Queen of Wands. I don't know why I keep saying the Queen of Wands, because it could easily be the Emperor, or together they both did it. Or maybe they had that situation going on. This right here is the person that's receiving justice. That's why I keep going this way. And that's the Queen of Pentacles. There's mad pentacles on the bottom. I need you to see this. Pentacle, 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 pentacle. Queen of Pentacle. King, this right here, the Queen of Wands, Emperor. Third party. About a family situation. Okay? Let's get some Oracle so we can get some more on here that I have not mentioned already. We're already at 40 minutes. Ooh, somebody's jealous and envious. This is for air, Spirit. The ancestors are here. Holy Spirit, divine light beings, and those with the best intentions for my collective. What messages do you have for this situation? Divination. Somebody is a diviner, reads cards. Or maybe they were doing that on you. Tell me, Spirit. What else do you have to get out of this? Let me get one of the cards for this 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Justice here. Whoa. Oh, there was a rising star and a flying monkey. So somebody was not being who they were supposed to be. A rising star has a flying monkey around her. She could be a healer. It says healer and a nurturer here. Is that what it says? Healer. That's the first thing on this card. You see that there? It's the second word. I don't know if you can see it. It's blurry. It says healer. Okay? So this person could have been a healer. But there's a flying monkey around. That's flying around this rising star. Tell me more, Spirit, about this flying monkey, rising star. Rising star got a flying monkey around. I don't know if you guys seen the movie Wicked. It really shed a lot of light on that flying monkey thing. Oh, message. There's definitely someone got a message. Oh, she got the message about the flying monkey, maybe through divination. This person's a rising star, a healer. They received a message. That's why they're receiving justice about a flying monkey. One of those monkeys is over here on the side over here. Tell me about this deceit, the 5 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, Spirit. Whoa, nice guy. Veil, okay. Pathway. Yeah, they were definitely trying to block your pathway here. That's what the deceit was about. Okay, so flying monkey and veil. I mean, nice guy and veil. So that really gives me maybe this nice guy was wearing the veil. Because you see how this person changes? Once you peel that layer back, they look completely different. Look at that hand. That could be the flying monkey being posed as a nice guy, but they're not. And somebody saw behind the veil of this nice guy. Ooh. That's it right there. This nice guy had a veil over them. They were really a flying monkey. But somebody got the message, though. I think it was through divination. This person could be a diviner themselves. The pathway, they were trying to block your pathway, but your pathway is clear. It's open now. This was about your pathway. To keep you blocked, to keep you in the 5 of Pentacles. This nice guy came to stand in your pathway. You look like a nice guy, but it was an illusion. That's an illusion. An illusion, that's what the flying monkey is all about. I feel like that veil, it's gonna say illusion. Watch, let me look at his definition. 65. Illusion. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Yes. This nice guy was, this was an illusion. That's what the flying monkey was about. This rising star got the message that this flying monkey was around her. And he was posing as a nice guy. But it was an illusion. They had a veil on. And this had to do with your pathway. Okay? The path is clear now. Because you done got the message. Give it to me, God. Go ahead and give it to me, Spirit. Tell me more about this tower. And this is completely amazing. I just want to thank the Holy Spirit for how formidable I am. Anyway. Tell me about this 7 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. The tower. Tell me about this tower. And the 7 of Pentacles. Tell me more. 7 of Pentacles. Whoa. Oh, okay. Yeah. They were using lust. Could have been using sex magic to steal. To steal your essence, to steal your abundance, to make you lustful so that you can have sex. And they could, you know, tap into your database, your goodness, your sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is not even out here. Using lust to steal. So it's giving sex magic. And it's giving like making you lustful, throwing off your chakras so that they can steal. Make you lustful. This is a distraction as well. That's what this was a sudden change. Oh, so maybe you are not. Suddenly, you cut off this lustfulness so they can't steal no more. Tell me more about this thief in the tower and the lust. Did I just sex magic, love spell to make you lustful so they can steal. Wow. Somebody has really gone through some bullshit, but it looks like you have learned a lot. Look at this. They were stealing through making you lustful by putting you under love spells. Air sign, Aquarius, okay? Oh my goodness, I gotta go. So tell me about this Queen of Wands, Emperor, and the, oh wow. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Destruction, twin flame, legal. This could have been, they could have been twin flames, these two. This Queen of Wands and this Emperor, toxic ass twin flames together. Twin flame. Or this could have been your twin flame. You don't end up with your twin flame. Your twin flame brings you bullshit like this you'd have to learn from if they're not healed. Twin flame is a lesson, okay? It's like a mirror, opposite. Well, they're now going to be in legal trouble, either spiritual or actual in the 3D, and they're receiving a lot of destruction for these two here, these two wise guys, these dumb and dumbers. And somebody's heartbroken because maybe somebody actually fell, or maybe, I don't know, but there's heartbreak here. Or maybe the air sign is heartbroken because of this. Because, I don't know, because of the Emperor, or maybe the Emperor is, but twin flame here. This could have been your twin flame. One of these two were twin flames, or are, and they did this to the other. What, because the other was with this Queen of Pentacles? Or maybe they did it together. But now they're in legal trouble and they're going to receive destruction. Okay? It's very, very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. All of it. I love it. Do I want to call it right here? Because I have so many things I could read down. But I don't want to make this too long because it's going to be hard to post anywhere. Okay? If you're interested in a reading, my booking information should be at the bottom of wherever I'm posting this. There's links in the bio of wherever application that you could book a reading. And I'm always live on certain applications, starting with a T. And yeah, you can always DM me. And we can connect and talk that way. I'm going to keep this one brief. I'm going to stop right here. And I hope this was insightful to someone. I hope it was helpful. And yeah, that was for air signs. And yeah, I want to do possibly some healing. I only have about 10 minutes left. Let's see. What advice do we have for our air signs? Spirit, what advice you got? I'm gonna do this really quick. What's the advice, Holy Spirit? Whoa. Listen to music. Music is healing. Okay, this could be for the karmics. Doesn't matter. Everybody was karmic at some point, so take the advice, okay? I'm here to help everybody. This wanted to come out. Share your gifts. Somebody's gifted. Could be this healer here. You need to share your gifts. The angels have been giving you signs. Follow them. The signs are here. Take one more. Companionship. Companionship is on the way. True, real companionship if you've been concerned about that. Okay? That's just some positivity there for you guys. I love you. I'll see you soon. This was for air signs. Peace.